I'm going to be surviving 100 days in Minecraft, but only in one chunk. One chunk is 16 blocks wide and 16 blocks across. And by the end of this, I need to fight the Ender Dragon no matter what type of gear I have, no matter how prepared I am. I have to fight this vicious beast. I would like to give credit to this YouTuber named Parrot. He gave me this amazing idea and his link will be in the description down below. Day 1. On day 1, I decided to mine a tree because it's called Minecraft and you can't craft without a tree. So I mined the tree up and I did something after this. Yep. Then I looked around, I realized I was not in a flat area, so I decided to start mining everything and pretty much try to flatten out the area. I know it doesn't look entertaining, that's why I try to speed up everything when it's not, cool. So, I planted the saplings, I got some wood, and I made a pickaxe. I started mining down, and I got some stone, because wooden pickaxes are not as good as stone pickaxes. Wooden tools are not as good as stone tools. So, I decided to keep going and keep getting stone. So then I can make a stone shovel and mine out everything to make it flatter. This is, again, really fast because pretty much this part is extremely boring. And when I was doing it, I felt like I was about to fall asleep. So again, I flattened out everything, and yeah, I just consider this pretty satisfying that everything's flattened out. Got a furnace, I started smelting some wood so I can make torches, then I found this border to look very weird. And then I kept mining and flattening out underneath everything. So then I can have like layers and layers and layers of stuff. Day 2. Day 2, I just kept mining, and I realized there's lava dripping. So then I go up a couple of things, and a couple blocks, and I find lava, which is nice, because if you didn't know, you can't go to the nether without lava. Or without obsidian, and you need lava for obsidian. I found this strange hole full with tons of monsters, and I decided I probably don't want to go down there. So I just go and look around to see if there's any iron or anything, and this stupid skeleton shot me off, and I blew up and died. I go back down, pick up all my stuff so it doesn't despawn. Another creeper blows up. Another creeper blows up, and the skeleton decides to shoot me again, and I died. I run back down, grab everything I can, lock myself up so the skeleton can't hurt me, and I just try to gather myself and try to kill the skeleton from the high ground, like Obi-Wan once did. Killed the skeleton, I started eating up, and then I decided to torch up the place so no more mobs can spawn. I looked at this and I was in a giant cave, but I get the spot where there is no cool ore. 3 through 5. What happens on day through 5? I guess we're gonna figure that out. I started mining down and I found some water. And that's perfect because if I find a bit of iron, I can start getting a bucket and start to make another portal, which is actually very good. Pretty much I started off mining down and I got lucky enough to find water. So, yep. I got some wood, I got some flowers, and I placed the flowers next to the saplings so when they grow, they have a chance to get a beehive, which beehives are good if you have a bottle. So, if I don't have a bottle, well, that's pretty bad. I got a useless beehive there. So, I kept getting wood so I can plant more saplings next to the flowers and hopefully get more beehives because so far I got 0. So, in my opinion, having no beehives probably isn't the best. Day 6 through 15. Day 6 through 15, I was just mining, and I found this little cave with this skeleton. And I say hi, and he decides to shoot me, so I kill him. Then, I look around, and this baby zombie tries to jump me. And I found some iron, luckily, even though I lost all my stuff there. And I mine the iron and get around 8 pieces of iron. So then I go back and I find this beehive, because, I love beehives. And then I make this infinite water source, well, try to, I misclicked. and I made a farm with my infinite water source. Then I found these bees. They were looking at each other. They're so cute with their little wings, just trying to get all the flowers, and we had a small dance party. Then I decided to make another portal with the lava I found and my infinite water source. So I just kept placing lava and water down to make the nether portal, which was actually, I find pretty cool how I just edit it so you can just see the nether portal being made. I placed the water on the very top left and very top right so it can place, all I gotta do is place one thing of water for it to get both obsidians. So, obsidiu, something. And then, yeah, I light the nether portal, I go in, and I see there is no border, and I'm over a pool of lava. Well guys, give me a second so I can fix the border, and let's go back in, and there's the border, there we go. So I decided to build up to see if I can find anything up there, and I just build stairs up because, you know, you need to get back up there, and I find this little platform full of netherrack, so at least I get something, right? And I keep myself safe from falling right into lava and losing all my stuff by building little two safety things. So then I look around, I get some blocks because of course I run out of blocks like anyone does. I build a pickaxe so I'm able to mine the netherrack a bit. And I decide to flatten out everything so piglins can spawn, and also if I fall and die, I don't fall straight into the lava and die, because that would really suck. So I sped this up a bit so I can just build everything down and flatten stuff and make sure I don't fall into the lava, which was nice. If you didn't know, you can't go through the border too, so I was just leaning on the border as like a extra wall, because if I run into the border, it doesn't push me out of the border, so that's nice. So I flattened everything out, and I went back because of course I ran out of blocks, and I get some more blocks, and this bee was watching the nether portal for me. And this piglin decided to shoot me because I wasn't wearing any gold. It's freaking like middle school where someone doesn't like you because of what you're wearing. So then you build everything out, and yeah, I flatten everything out, and I look down, and there's a group of piglins just swarming me because they don't like me because I smacked one of them in the face. It's like a gang. Then I see all those guys down there just looking and waiting for me to jump down so they can kill me. Hit one, and then I just kill all of them, hopefully, so they can give me some gold and stuff. So I just smack them with the sword, smack, 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 smack. Get them all with the sword, and then this piglin, this actual piglin, not zombified, killed me. So I grabbed some stuff and started killing these piglins, zombified piglins actually, that came to the overworld, and then of course they decided to kill me. Because, like, you know, if you hit someone, they didn't want to kill you, apparently. And one stole my stone sword, which I found annoying because then I just had to use this gold one. And I wanted to grab it, so I did, after I killed all of them. And I was like, I can make a piglin farm out of this. So I break down all the netherrack, jump to the other side, and I just try to break everything down so the piglins only spawn on the floor. Because then I can just keep spawn killing them whenever they come, and they will just all swarm me, and all I gotta do is hit them with the sword a couple times for me to get like a ton of gold. So I break everything down that they can spawn on, and only so they can spawn on there. Day 16 through 20. Day 16 through 20, I decided to build a mob farm like I was gonna make a piglin farm. So I looked up how to build a mob farm because, you know, I'm just amazing like that. And I built a mob farm. I built up around like 22, 21 blocks, and I just pretty much make a mob farm. This is me looking at the video because, you know, I'm not that smart, and I can't remember anything. So I build out, and yeah, pretty much build the walls up, and the way this mob farm works is zombies or creepers or stuff like that, they all, no mobs can understand that you can't walk on trapdoors and fall. I accidentally killed this man. I felt really sad about it too. But they don't understand that if you walk on trapdoors, you fall off them. So, I took advantage of that and built the trapdoors on the sides of it, So then when they walk on it, they just fall down, and then you place water down so they float to the middle and fall down. Did this pretty cool water bucket clutch, was what I was happy about. And then I have this replay of the bee. I remember how I killed this bee with my water bucket. I felt so sad. No, Mr. B. They probably all hate me now. I drowned one of their brethren. Okay, besides that, back to the point. I built the trapdoors, went back up, and I decided to make walls because I didn't realize that the border counts as a wall. But also, like, if it's daytime outside, I'm not sure if they can still spawn there, although they see the sunlight outside of the border. So I decided to build a wall just in case, and I got the wall done, put water down so I don't, like, drown a bee again, and I got more blocks, because, you know, so I finished the roof, I placed down all the trapdoors, now it was ready. 21 through 30. 21 through 30, I remembered that you can build wool out of string. So I got the string and I made a bed. This is very annoying. I mine and I am 1 block away from diamonds. I look over and I am 1 block away from diamonds. I can't break them either. I was so mad. So back to the point of the zombie piglin. I decided to make another higher up piece. So they would all just spawn on top of there, and I can camp on the bottom where my nether portal is, so they don't keep going back in the nether portal and killing me when I spawn. Which I found pretty annoying, if you can't tell. So I built this platform where they would spawn up here, and I built slabs everywhere so they can't spawn on the slabs. Because if you didn't know, piglins can't spawn on slabs. Well, most mobs can't spawn on slabs. So you build those so mobs, like I said, don't spawn on them. So all I would have to do after I place the slabs down is kill all the mobs that I don't want there. And then, yeah, pretty much no mobs will get there ever again. Build a ton of sticks, build ladders. Then I decide I don't want a group of stairs because then the piglins can just spawn on it. So I break all the stairs and try to, well, mostly try to, and I break all the stairs and build this way up. So then I build this area, like I said about the trapdoors, how just mobs will walk on top of them not realizing they will get trapped. I built the trapdoors and then I trapped all of them. So they would just walk right into the trapdoors, and I pretty much have a killing chamber of gold, which was pretty easy and pretty interesting. I built the slab up so baby zombie piglin can't get out, and I just pretty much like bring them all over to me and hit them, and then they all just try to get over to me when they can't. So I took advantage of this a lot, and I found this pretty satisfying, just all of them falling down over and over again. So this was very satisfying. Day 31 through 40. I traded with the piglin, and this is important. It gave me 34 iron nuggets. Then right after that, it gave me 30 more. So I thought it was normal. I decided to make hoppers. No, Adventure, what are you doing? Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't click the hopper. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't click the hopper. The hopper is your enemy. Don't think about it. Move that mouse away. Move it away. Don't click it. Don't do it. I clicked it. Great. No more iron. That's important for the next bit, though. I made hoppers. Then I didn't realize that zombie piglin trades were hard to get with hoppers. Not hoppers. Hard to get with iron. So that was annoying. Day 41 through 50. I decided to build a chest area, like an organization area, on top of the mob farm, because why not? Because I got nowhere else to put it, and I really don't want to place it below the mob farm, because then I can't see the sun. I realized when I was farming piglin earlier, that they spawn further out and they can't see me sometimes. So I made it so they can't spawn further out anymore, and yeah. Day 51 through 60. I blocked off all the area so they can't walk over there because that was annoying. They would just walk over there even though they can't spawn over there. So I blocked up this area, built that, and I found this baby piglin, zombie piglin riding this chicken. I get the chicken in a boat, and now I got a new friend. So now I'm happy. Day 61 through 79. I know, we're getting up there in days. I decided to build the second area because I'm like, what could be better than having two areas, right? I built the trapdoor trap, and I built stuff on top of it so nothing would spawn on top. I looked, nothing spawned. That was annoying. I burnt down this tree because there was some wood I couldn't get to, and yeah, it was just annoying me, so I burnt it all down, and I was happy about that. I made this 2-block tall pool, and I forgot that soul sand makes it float, so that was annoying, trying to get that all done. But yeah, I finally got the pool done after like 20 minutes. This was about 20 minutes worth of just making a pool. And I made this pool so I can go fishing because you're supposed to be able to get some good stuff from fishing, which I actually don't. So, yeah, that's a little sad. And I looked at it, I'm like, that's not deep enough, so I want it to be 4 blocks deep. I keep building up, and I just trying to make the pool 4 blocks deep, because I thought, like, the deeper the pool is, the more stuff you would get. That's obviously not true. Don't believe everything you look up, because that was not true. I break everything, and then I decided to make a water elevator, because I want my bed higher up so that it doesn't, like, the mobs can't, like, interfere with me sleeping during the night. So I make the water elevator. This took so long, by the way. This water elevator was like 30 minutes because I didn't realize how to do it because I'm just, I'm just smart like that. So I built the water elevator, and eventually, once I'm done with it, I make a little platform, as seen here. I thought this was a cool design, although it was definitely not. And day 80 through 99. I broke my second platform, because if you didn't realize, it's not working well at all. And I decided, you know what, I'm almost done with this. Let's make a whole new platform. And I went underneath, I drank some lava resistant potions, which I got from the piglin trading gold. And yeah, I built stairs upwards so I can get this started. I started making this giant, pretty much mob grinder, but for piglins this time, so I can get more gold and stuff. I made this mob grinder, the piglin grinder, and that's what I'm calling it, the piglin grinder 2.0. And I decided to make a infinite cobblestone source, but it didn't work, and it was annoying. But see, this is pretty much the design of it. The lava would push down the piglins. Day 100, the last day. I got all my stuff I was saving up for, and this is why not having the iron was important. I can now only make iron pants, because I got iron boots from the piglin trading, and I got one more piece of iron, so I can make some iron pants. I make the iron pants, and I was super happy about that because I only have 2 pieces of iron to fight the Ender Dragon. I go around looking at stuff. I get the shrink so I can make beds, because that's important to kill the Ender Dragon. Get a ton of wood. I make the beds out of the things. Only 5 beds I could make though. That was a little sad. Although I could have gotten the string there and gotten that, but I decided I didn't want. Let's look at my deaths while I face the Ender Dragon. So number 1, I was pretty low on health and the dragon just shot me. He hit me over with his wing. He threw me up in the air. I tried a water bucket clutch. I placed the water bucket. It didn't count. I ender pearled onto the Ender Dragon. That was dumb. The crystals. So, I'm going to make this a little clear. I am not good at crystal PvP. I did not know much about crystals. I did not realize your feet had to be blocked off. So I was always super worried and like always built a back support so I wouldn't get smacked off from the crystal. So I built the roof over this, and I shot the crystal because I didn't realize you can hit it. And pretty much my friend explained it all to me, so he did not explain it too well. I shot 2 here, which I'm pretty proud at. I'm surprised I was able to hit both of them. And again, I could have hit it right here, but I decided to shoot. Got that one, and here are my clutches, because those are pretty cool. I got an Ender Pearl clutch. All of these are Ender Pearl clutches, because I can't water bucket clutch. Ender Pearl clutch, and another Ender Pearl clutch, which I was really worried about here. Hits off the dragon. This isn't too cool, but I mean, like, I feel like you guys would want to see this part, huh? Just me trying to kill the dragon. I did get arrow shots off him, but I decided not to show that because it took 30 minutes to kill the Ender Dragon because he wouldn't land. So, yeah, that was annoying. Got one. So, I get the Ender Dragon egg, and I go through, and when I have my last look of the last day, I think about all the fun times I had, and of all the sad times I had, like when I accidentally killed the bee, or when I crafted the iron into hoppers and couldn't fight the Ender Dragon with full iron armor, or when I died from a baby zombie chasing me in throughout a cave. Thank you all for watching my video, and this isn't all the days put together because most of the days were just grinding to get to this part, and thank you all for watching until the end. Bye.